Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch on an absolutely stunning very end of May 25 day. We've taken a rare opportunity because sometimes, especially on a Friday, everybody's busy leaving or entering Devon and Cornwall, so we're a little bit quiet, so we're out here sorting the pitch out and getting some absolutely belting part exchanges which have recently come in on the forecourt, and actually get a chance to get out and do some videos today. So and this one, I'm really loving this van. It is a 2021 auto sleeper symbol, but it is not your common run-of-the-mill Peugeot boxer based symbol, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is a flagship automatic based auto sleeper symbol. So at the time, auto sleeper, in fact up until this year, would build manuals on Peugeots and autos on Fiats. Fiat was a lot more expensive as a base vehicle, and the auto box was a very expensive gearbox, the 9-speed fully automatic ZF torque converter gearbox from the German automatic gearbox specialists. So most of them were Peugeots, and of course 2021, we're talking COVID time there, aren't we? So the numbers that actually got built, particularly on the Fiat autos, due to parts availability and chassis availability, was tiny. So you don't run into them very often, and this one is an absolute perler. So it's 2021, it's in gold and white metallic, which actually on a sunny day like today with the black windows, it's a good looking van, to be fair. It is a good looking van. So 5.4 metre medium wheelbase, symbol has been out since 1999. I think I'm probably wrong on that. Here's a little pop quiz for you, anybody who's a motorhome geek watching the videos. Who can tell me the difference between the auto sleeper Symphony and the auto sleeper symbol? So they were both basically the same layout, medium wheelbase. Symphony preceded symbol, but they actually built them alongside of each other for a couple of years, very confusingly, even though symbol was the newer version of it. And there's three differences that I can think of between the late 90s auto sleeper Symphony and symbol. So pop quiz, put in the comments, anybody knows that, put it down, and we'll see number one if you get it right, and number two if there were more differences I can't remember. Anyway, back to the present day, or 2021. So Fiat Cato based, 160 horsepower. They did 120, 140, 160, 180 in 2021. This is the 160. Medium wheelbase, 5.4 meters. We'll check the mileage in a minute. Price is 59,995, stacks up very well against the price of other automatic symbols at the moment. I think it's one owner, I'm pretty sure it is, don't hold me to that, or if not, it's one owner from nearly new if not. So looking really good in gold and white metallic, 16-inch Fiat alloys, electrically adjustable heated manual fold door mirrors. This is very much as well, if you're looking at new vans, this is very much like our Wild Axe Pulsar. For those looking at symbols, Wild Axe do a medium wheelbase, Pulsar very similar. So front lounge, got the full length Thule Omni Store 3.2 metre awning, got these smart tinted windows, opening door window there, tinted glass all the way around. So auto sleeper still using underslung gas tank, which has its plus sides and its downsides. Plus side is you can have a barbecue point powered by your underslung gas tank, so instead of using gas bottles, which are sometimes quite hard to get of and frequently expensive, and there's about 18 different types in the different countries across Europe, this one you just fill up your 20+ litre underslung gas tank at a petrol station, and there's still hundreds and hundreds of places in the UK and thousands abroad. So fill it up with LPG, bigger capacity than a gas locker, takes no internal space, and it's incredibly cheap in comparison. So actually plus sides. Coming around the back, so it's got air ride suspension. All auto sleepers had Alco air ride suspension as standard. Just smooths out the ride at the back end. So you got your normal springs and dampers still at the back. You can actually, they have additional airbags on them, and you can add and remove air from the air bags depending on your handling, how smooth you need it, whether you're putting electric bikes on a bike rack at the back. And to that end, it's got a tow bar at the back for you to put your electric bike rack upon, and when you're doing that, you might want to just put a little bit more air in the suspension. When you're not, drop a little bit out. It's all very easy. High level reversing camera up the top there, and then you've got opening the back doors, so you've got a rear galley kitchen, as you can see. We'll see the inside from the inside, but you've got a freestanding table there that you can put inside the van or use it outside. There is a smaller table as well, which you can use inside the van. Because it's got the gas tank, you've got the three-way fridge freezer still, which is a raised up one above the wheel arch, runs on gas if you're not hooked up from the gas tank, mains electric if you are hooked up, and 12 volt from the alternator while you're driving. Bodywork is in fantastic condition, so that paintwork is really nice. There's the slightest little greys on there that will just polish out, I'm sure. Mains hookup flap there, you've got mains hookup leisure battery and a solar panel on the roof. Then we've got external sockets there with an external TV point if you're on one of these campsites with its own TV booster. And then you've got freshwater fill up point for your underslung freshwater tanks, and a smaller powered pump aboard water station for bringing water to your van and sucking it up using the correct hose if you choose to do that. Your LPG gas goes in there. So it's the 2.3 160 horsepower Euro 6 engine. This was the last year of the Fiat Iveco 2.3 before they moved over to the Peugeot 2.2. Not a lot split between them, to be fair, but the 2.3 is absolutely bomb-proof. It's a great thing. And the 160 is loads of power. It's more power than it needs, really. The 140 was fine, but the 160, you can't have too much, can you? So it's got an auto watch, that's from category 1 alarm. It's, I would imagine, it's probably still got the tracker built in as part of the Sargent electronic system as well. Concertina blinds all the way around. Leather gear stick and steering wheel. It's got the venerable 5.5 inch Bluetooth DAB factory fitted stereo system. That's got sat nav and your reversing camera, which is up there on a separate monitor, which is better. Aircon, cruise control, sports mode, steering wheel controls for your stereo, and central cup holders, which is all good. So wandering around near side of the van. So you open up into the classic front lounge layout. Say symbol ran from the late 90s and it's still in production today, and the layout has never changed, or major layout has never changed anyway. There was a slight change in 09. It's the front lounge. That will slide out and you can make it into a transverse double bed, or with some infill cushions, some in there, some to take this further back, as we'll see from the inside. You can make it into 2 single beds, but that side will be a bit shorter than this side. I like this main socket here, so if you're hooked up to the mains, you can plug in mains appliances when you're outside. I like the fact you've got light switches here for your lights over there, which is good. So driver's seat, does it swivel? I think it does, but you'd have to take the handbrake off to do that. Don't hold me to that, maybe it doesn't. We'll have a look. Passenger seat obviously definitely does. So you've got your smaller table that can go in there, perfect for use as a coffee table, or your larger table that we saw from the outside. And then it's a really light modern interior. Some of the colour choices that Autosleeper have made over the years are a little bit controversial, or a little bit dated, shall we say, but I don't think this is. I'm not sure if I've seen this one before, because a lot of them, they were sort of purpley lilac-y for years, and this is like an off sort of tan with an almost sort of grey, light grey thing. It's quite nice actually. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one before, but of course they didn't build many vans in 21 because of COVID. Yes, your TV goes up there. We will replace the TV bracket that the previous owners have annoyingly taken off. Why did they do that? So if you're part exchanging a van with us, if I could ask you nicely, take the TV off the bracket. Don't take the whole bracket off. We will fit you, and we will have fitted you a bracket on your new van, or just leave it and we'll do it for you on collection. But as is, we'll put a new TV bracket back there. So Autosleeper's touchscreen, very easy to use control panel. Heating is gas powered if you're not on the mains, electric if you are on the mains, and that's combined with your water heater, courtesy of Whale from Northern Ireland. That's a system that fits under the floor of the van, saves space. Got these nice little 2-stage lights, we like them. Plenty of high level storage cupboards with plate rack built into that one. Nice big opening roof light there, and storage which is practical, where you can probably stuff your bedding in there above the cab. So that's the longer piece for your single bed this side, and that enables you to store your single bed infill cushions. If you're using it as a double bed, you don't need them, so you can leave most of them at home. Wardrobe up here, so we've got a digital TV aerial, which I'll just turn off, there we go, and a 4G Wi-Fi system as well from motorhomewifi.com. Table leg for the front occasional table, It is an auto sleeper, so the kitchen's going to be first class, and this one doesn't disappoint. It's got 3 gas burners and then a combination oven and grill and a high level Dometic microwave, and that must be one of the first ones out there without the spinny plating. You've also got a hob top there, and then your 3-way fridge freezer back here, all in excellent condition. It really is in very good condition. There's extra pull-out workspace there, so you've got a really good kitchen. It's only 5.4 meters, this van, so that's, to put that into context, that's about the same size as a Ford Ranger pickup truck, or a long, also a little bit longer than a long wheelbase VW Transporter. So it really does fit an awful lot in. Oh, look at that. Ah, these used to be crystal back in the day. You used to get proper sort of twangy crystal glasses, but they're auto sleeper factory fitted glasses, and another rack for stuff to rattle. Final one, bathroom, corner washroom as you'd expect it to have. So open up your door there. These used to have a partition would come across there, make this into a dressing area, so you don't do that anymore. Bedroom, bathroom, very practical. Roof skylight, 12-volt light, shower rail, shower curtain rail, no shower curtain with it, but you can just clip whatever you want on. Flip down sink, vanity unit, that cassette toilet, and 2 good sized drain holes, one with a blown air heat event for drying things off in the bathroom. Plug socket for your kettle there. And yeah, it's a lovely van, it really is. 5.4 meters, not too big, automatic gearbox, easy to drive. Just check the mileage on it. I don't think we did that, did we? Literally gotta remember. 7,000 miles. 7,336 miles from new. It's a belter. It's a 2021 auto sleeper symbol with a tiny mileage and an excellent spec in fantastic condition, and it's automatic. That's the big thing. Give us a call, should sell quick this one. You want to get in quick, so we'll take it to Exeter Show next week, if not, and sell it to someone there. But you see this before Exeter Show, which is 6th to the 4th to the 6th to the 8th of June. Give us a call on 01626 832 792. Text or WhatsApp the mobile number on 07432 662 558. So that's 07432 662 558. Check us on the highbridgecaravans.co.uk website. Drop us an email, jw4@highbridgecaravans.co.uk, or come and see us between Exeter and Plymouth on the A38 South Devon Expressway. But don't delay, because this won't be here for long, I'm surmising, on this beautiful 2021 auto sleeper symbol. Thank you very much. Goodbye.